I don't attach importance to sunshine anymore, or to glittering fountains, which youth is so fond of. I love the darkness and the shadows, where I can be alone with my thoughts. I am the descendant of an old family. Time is an abyss.
It's gone.
Profound as 1,000 nights. To be unable to grow old is terrible. Death is not the worst. There are things more horrible than death.
I'm having a wash. You hear me? You coming to help me look for him?
You're wasting your time. He's not coming back.
Hugo! Here, boy!
But you're going to have to be a little bit more forceful. Yes.
Hugo! Here, boy! Hugo! Hugo!
Who have you lost?
A dog. A black lab. You haven't seen it, have you?
No, sorry. When did you last see it?
It's been gone a few days.
Do you work here?
Kind of. I own the place. How's your lessons going?
Oh, I've only had a couple. Guessing you're an expert?
No, hardly. I just pay the bills. Yeah, good luck with your lessons.
Wait a minute. I don't normally do this.
Don't normally do what?
I think I have a message
I don't understand.
from Spirit. Well, I'm a medium. Well, I'm training to be.
Are you taking the piss?
No.
Wow. What is it with you lot? Taking advantage of people.
Well, in what way am I taking advantage? You either want to hear it or you don't. Oh, but there's no need to be rude.
Hello? Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? Sorry, I forgot to do that. What time is it?
It's about 1.
What happened?
Forgot to wear gloves. Got a rash on my hands.
You said you'd wake me.
No need. I was fine on my own.
I wanted to be there. You still sleeping in my room?
Stopped being your room when you stopped going upstairs.
She died in that room. Upstairs reminds me.
It's just a room.
If it's just a room, why are you still sleeping in it?
Because I feel closer to her.
You should be sleeping in your own room. Stop watching that rubbish. It's not good for you.
I don't attach importance to sunshine anymore.
I wanted to be there.
But use is a fund.
What did he say?
I love the darkness and the shadows.
Did they test your eyes? I said.
My eyes are fine.
So what is it then?
Might be something called heliophobia.
What's that?
I have no idea.
I should speak to the doctor. I'll call him.
You still getting the headaches?
Yes.
Might help if you cut down the number of joints you smoke.
I only smoke a couple. To relax.
These are for you.
What are they?
told them I was getting headaches.
Are you?
As long as I avoid daylight, no? You have to take 4 a day, with food. Promise me?
Okay. I promise.
That was the latest single by BMX Bandits, going out to Michelle from her big sister. Coming up next, our weekly episode of Lowland Paranormal.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry,
Why did you do that?
I just wanted to see if the same thing happened when you were asleep.
You don't believe me.
I do, Michelle.
If you get a message for a stranger, is it okay to go up and approach them with it?
It depends, first of all, how strong the message was, and if you feel that you're not disturbing that person, even though that other person may not want to receive that message, then I would say yes, give them the message.
Well, I tried, but he wasn't interested. He completely shut me down.
Now, when he shut you down, what you're doing is you're planting a seed. Spirit, if they would want you to deliver that message, they will get another way to get that message across. There will be another opportunity for you to deliver that message.
Okay, thanks. I'm glad I've spoken to you because he really rattled me and I didn't know what to do.
Don't be upset and don't be worried about it. This will happen many times and then you'll get stronger in your ability. But you did the right thing.
Thanks.
Heliophobes suffer from a fear of light. This usually includes daylight and in some extreme cases, electric light. Michelle? Michelle? This phobia, like most phobias, can often originate from a traumatic experience. Hi, can you get me a number from the bookings journal, please? Yeah, the last person that was in last night.
So my job is to tell you who's here. And I don't know who'll come through, but at some point I'll get them to tell me a bit about you and about your life. Am I correct to say that your mum's in spirit? Yeah. You were very, very close to your mother. Very close. Like a friendship, like you were best friends. She knew that. Yeah, she knew that. but she doesn't want you to continue mourning. It's time now for you to let her go, and that it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. That's the sense I'm getting here, that it's time for you to move forward for yourself, and she wants that for you.
Michelle! Michelle! Oh, Jesus Christ. He's trying to give me a heart attack.
Since when did you start cooking?
Well, I won't be as good as Mum. It's my way of saying sorry. I'd still like to speak to the doctor, though. So I'll speak to the doctor, yes?
Why?
Because I'm your dad.
I'm not going to a loony bin.
No one's sending you to a loony bin.
They asked if I would consider being admitted for tests.
Is that such a bad thing?
I'm not stupid. I know that they can section me.
Don't you want to get your life back on track?
Just like that. As if she never existed.
This has nothing to do with your mother. It's what people do. They get on with things.
You're a selfish cunt. Promise me that you won't speak to the doctor.
I don't understand.
Promise me on her grave.
Just calm down.
I'll kill her.
Michelle!
I'll kill her.
Michelle! Just...
Kill
Michelle!
her.
Drop the knife!
You're a selfish cunt.
Michelle! What's wrong with you, Michelle? Michelle, sweetheart, come on. What's wrong with you? You're okay. You're okay. Michelle? Michelle, look at me. Look at me. Sweetheart. I used to do this when you were a wee girl. You remember?
What happened?
Hello?
Hi. I don't know if you remember, we met at the stables. You said you thought you might have a message. I thought it might be from my wife.
Yeah, I remember you. What is it with you lot taking advantage? Is that not what you said?
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have spoken to you like that.
No, you shouldn't.
are you doing?
What was that noise?
What noise?
A baby.
How many joints have you smoked?
I heard a crying baby.
Get out! Get out!
Yeah, I feel as if I've got a male presence coming forward. Yeah, I feel very comfortable with this gentleman. Yeah, but I'm feeling with yourself that you've been doing a lot of questioning about things. You want to know more. You want to explore more than you've been doing. I feel like you're moving away from another belief and trying to find your way in this one. Does that make sense?
Early one morning, just as the sun was rising, I heard a baby singing in the valley below.
What happened to my face?
Oh, don't deceive me, oh, never leave me. How could you leave a poor baby so?
Did you do that? Did you do that?
You don't know who I am, do you?
What's wrong with you? Right, that's enough.
I think I have a message.
I'll kill her!
There are things more horrible than this. I don't attach importance to sunshine anymore, or to glittering fountains, which youth is so fond of. I love the darkness and the shadows, where I can be alone with my thoughts.
What?
I want you to sleep in your own bedroom tonight.
What do you care?
It's not right.
What, and you sleeping on the sofas, right? Pissing in the garden and washing at the sink rather than go upstairs.
Watching her fade away. Living upstairs for months. The night she died, it all happened upstairs. Upstairs reminds me.
Downstairs doesn't.
Yes, but I can't avoid both. Not without moving out.
So move out then. I can run the Staples without you. That was me and Mum's thing.
Place barely breaks even after all the bills are paid.
What about the life insurance money? You could easily buy somewhere. Somewhere that doesn't remind you of her. Before you blow it all on poker and wheat, that is.
I need to look after you.
Me. Look at the state of you. You can barely look after yourself. I tell you what, you sleep in your room tonight, and I'll sleep in mine. Deal? I didn't think so.
Tell me what to do. What do you want?
What do I want?
I get it! You wish it was me that died. Even a dog couldn't wait to fuck off. Would it make you happy if I was dead? How about instead of smoke, I drink the insurance money? Would that be too slow? You'd rather something quicker?
I'm not stopping you.
Why are you being like this? What have I done? Fuck! Fuck!
She has lovely hair. I'm not very good with makeup.
Why are you doing this?
Isn't it what girls do?
Those are your mums.
Which one is your favorite?
I'll see that bloody doctor, Michelle.
I'm not Michelle. I'm not Michelle.
What is wrong with you? I've had it. Sorry I'm late.
Thought you changed your mind. Is she there, your daughter?
No, she goes out to feed the horses at night.
Said that she threatened to kill herself?
Yes.
Did she say why?
Nothing that makes any sense, anyway. It might be connected to this new phobia of daylight that she's developed. If I didn't know better, I'd say she was turning into a vampire.
Have you spoken to a doctor?
Well, the phobia theory is our doctor. Heliophobia, that's what they're calling it. They want to send her for tests.
Well, maybe that's for the best.
I think that's why she threatened to kill herself. She's worried that if she lets them do tests, that they'll section her. Besides, my wife wouldn't want that.
Your wife would want her to be safe.
Did she say that?
No, I did.
So, how does this work?
Well, this is a breakout room, and when it starts, we'll be able to see and talk to each other. We won't be able to see the rest of the congregation, and the medium who takes the service won't be able to hear us.
So it's not like a reading then?
Well, a reading demonstration at the end. It's like a service. Different guest medium each week. Tonight, it's Janice Cook. I'm doing one of her development workshops. Look, there's no guarantee that you'll get a message.
The fatherhood of God, the brotherhood of man, the continuous existence of the human soul, the communion of spirits and the ministry of angels, personal responsibility, compensation and retribution hereafter for all the good and evil deeds done on earth, eternal progress open to every human soul. Death isn't a tragedy for those who die. It's only a tragedy for you, the ones left behind. They're better off, no longer suffering the ills of the human body. It is my job as a medium to act as a conduit between you and the world of spirit, to give you evidence, not proof. I hope you will come to understand the difference. It is not my job to tell you what decisions to make. It is my job merely to give you the evidence. I have a gentleman's energy, 60s, steel grey hair, long face, prominent jawline, giving me the name Paddy. One of you is currently having some car troubles. Also a work-related decision. The name Angela. Things are not what they seem at home.
I did tell you that there was no guarantee that you'd get a message from her.
It's okay, I understand. Also, look, I know I've already said it, but I'm sorry for being rude.
It's okay.
So how long have you been doing the same as her?
The same as her? No, she's a platform medium. She's very experienced. No, I'm what you'd call a fledgling medium.
So when we met, you said that you thought you might have a message, but you weren't sure.
I'm trying. Maybe with time, if I put the work in, it'll get easier.
That's not your fault. I wouldn't listen. If you get another one, you'll let me know.
It's not like getting an email.
I have money.
I don't need your money. God, I would pay someone to make it stop. I didn't ask for this. Look, I want to help you. I do. It's not a switch that I can turn off and on.
How long have you had it?
Since I was a child. The voices, they've always been there in the background.
Anyone else in your family hear them?
No, just me. Whenever I'd mention it to my parents, well, they'd get very upset, so I learned to ignore them.
What changed?
Well, after my parents passed away, that's when I started to look into it properly.
My parents were Christians.
What's that got to do with anything?
Well, I mean, they didn't approve of this sort of thing.
Well, Jesus was a medium. There's loads of examples in the Bible.
I didn't know that.
Ah, yeah, Christianity's a racket. Ever since the 4th century, they've put an end to it.
Put an end to what?
Any communication with spirit.
Betty believed in the same as you.
What, she was a spiritualist?
No, she didn't go to services or anything, but she believed the spirit carries on.
Well, you should take comfort in the knowledge that her spirit carries on. It's not always easy for them to get in touch.
I miss her.
Do you want to do a reading now? Okay. Send all your thoughts out into the spirit world. Sounds like singing. Here now I wander alone as I wander.
How did you know?
Do you recognise that?
Yeah, Michelle's been singing it. What does it mean?
They don't always spell it out for us. It's up to me, well, us, to figure that out.
How do we do that?
Might help if I meet her.
When?
Well, I could come now.
What, like right now?
Doesn't matter, it was just an idea.
Yes. Do you mind if we don't tell her what you do, though?
Well, I don't think that's a good idea.
Not straight away, anyway. I don't want to freak her out any more than I have to.
Okay. Well, I'll get a taxi now then.
Where'd I start? It's not just Michelle. It's just strange things.
What things?
After Betty, Michelle started acting strange. And not just the phobia. I mean, seizures. A fucking nursery rhyme. Betty's dog disappearing. I started getting headaches, blurred vision, seeing things. This was full of worms. My face blurred out in a family video. And a baby. A crying baby.
A baby?
Yeah, coming from upstairs.
What was coming from upstairs?
Michelle, this is it's a friend of mine, Jen.
Nice to meet you.
Here. I'll get that.
How have you been coping?
With what?
Well, since your mum passed into spirit.
A strange way of describing it.
How would you describe it?
One of the kindest, most caring people you could ever meet. Never smoked, rarely drank, did everything you were supposed to. It's not fair.
Your dad said that you used to work with your mum up at the stables.
That's right.
You've taken some time off.
I have a condition.
Oh, I thought it was just a suspected condition, that the doctors want to run more tests, no?
Have you told all your fancy women about me?
Michelle.
I'm sorry. I get a bit frustrated sometimes. How do you take it?
White.
I prefer black. The absence or the complete absorption of light.
I'm sorry, I've got to go.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I forgot.
Slut.
Excuse me.
Jen, wait. What's wrong?
I had to get out of that house.
Was it Betty?
No, she's watching.
I usually go looking for the dog about this time of night. Will you walk with me for a bit?
Okay.
Okay.
Did you always work here, or was it just Betty and Michelle?
The horses was their thing. Betty inherited this place from her parents. I helped out in the office side for a wee while, but then my project management business took off and she took on a manager.
What will you do with it now?
Well, if it wasn't for Michelle, I'd sell it. Everything here reminds me of Betty.
Is that so bad to be reminded of her?
And what's the point keeping it? She only comes out here at night because of her phobia. It's not right. It's not healthy.
Look, there's something very wrong going on with your daughter.
You don't need to be a medium to work that out.
I'm trying to piece it all together. I'm being shown an old tree. Yeah, it's next to a fence. It's near here.
I really don't see how this is relevant.
But there's something, right? I mean, I've been shown this place for a reason.
Okay, but what's it got to do with Michelle?
Well, it may have nothing to do with Michelle. But unless you tell me why this place is significant, I can't work out why they've shown it to me.
They?
Spirit. Look, wait! If I have to interrogate you over every piece of information they give me, this won't work. I might as well not be here.
Okay, look. A year before Michelle was born, we had a baby that didn't make it.
God. Sorry.
It's there.
The tree.
Look, I don't understand what this has got to do with Michelle.
Well, maybe nothing.
Okay, look, I'll tell you everything, but can we go?
Okay. Wait, didn't you tell me that you heard a crying baby?
I think so.
You think you told me, or you think you heard it?
I don't know. I can't be sure what it was.
I'm being shown orange marigolds in a plant pot.
That night, everything that could go wrong did. Placenta had ruptured. Betty had lost a lot of blood. Doctor came and told us that she was in a coma. Critical. She might not make it.
What about the child?
What about it?
Did you see the child again?
I collected it. After.
How long did the baby live?
I don't know exactly. But the doctor was right. It didn't make it till morning. It was born with some organs outside its body. Alive, but wasn't expected to live long. There was nothing I could do.
Did you hold the baby?
They told me it didn't have long.
And why was I being shown the marigolds?
Betty was in intensive care for over a week. In a coma for 4 days. 3 blood transfusions. She woke up, the first thing she asked was where it was. I told her it was dead. Yeah, I'd buried it under the tree.
I'm sorry.
Someone brought her a bright orange marigold plant in a ceramic pot. No idea who or why. As we left, she turned to me. I'm supposed to be leaving here with a baby, not a fucking plant pot. Right here. That's where Betty dropped the plant pot.
Then what happened?
I took her home.
How long after that before Michelle was born?
That was November. Michelle was born the following December, so 13 months.
It was a girl, wasn't it?
I just wanted to put it behind us.
Her name would have been Michelle, but Betty changed it.
I didn't see the point dwelling on something as painful as that, so I asked her not to talk about it.
No. You didn't ask her. You told her not to talk about it.
I know she visited the tree. I even heard her talk to it sometimes, when she didn't think I could hear.
Angela.
Yes.
So you have 2 daughters?
Don't be ridiculous. It's not that I'm not grateful. It's not even that I don't believe you. It's just a lot to take in.
I think that Angela might be channeling through Michelle.
Have you any idea how ridiculous that sounds?
You say that fucking word to me one more time, I swear I'm walking away from this. You hear me? Just hear me out. Now, Angela was born at night, died before sunrise, never knew daylight. I don't believe that Michelle's daylight phobia was just a coincidence.
Michelle doesn't even know.
Betty never told her.
She wanted to, but I said no. I told you I didn't see...
See the point in dwelling on something so upsetting, yeah. What about the crying baby you've been hearing? And the nursery rhyme? Early one morning, just as the sun was rising, here now I wander alone to wonder, why did you leave me? Think how you would feel. A father who refused to hold and comfort you, never known the touch of a parent, left to die alone in the darkness. A father who never acknowledges your existence and on the rare occasion that he does, refers to you as it.
So why, after all this time?
I've no idea.
What does it want? Sorry, what? What does she want?
I might need to try again with Michelle.
Part of me just wants to call her fucking doctor, I mean. If they decide to section her, then maybe we should just let them do their jobs. You know, it's for her own good. She needs help.
Didn't you say that she threatened to kill herself if you spoke to the doctor? What?
She didn't.
Didn't what? Threaten to kill herself?
She didn't. I remember thinking at the time that the wording was strange.
What about the wording?
She didn't threaten to kill herself. She said, I will kill her. If there's something wrong with Michelle and I don't get her professional help, then it's my fault.
I think Angela might mean to do harm to Michelle. Or you. Maybe both of you.
If that's true, what can be done?
Look, just give me a chance, okay? I don't understand.
When a child who has passed and comes back through to speak, there is no evil. There was never evil in that child's life to begin with.
I felt it when I met her, the negative energy, the hatred, the evil.
As far as Michelle is concerned, that is not evil. That as human acts that way and presents that evil to you, they're trying to upset you. There's obviously a backlog of grief, but that is not evil working through them.
What if you're wrong?
I have been practicing and working with spirit most of my life. I know it is very hard for you to understand this, but I am not wrong. A child will never come back through in an evil format. Never.
In your opinion?
There's nothing to fear here.
I don't know what to do.
I would meditate. I would pray for them, and then I would wait to see.
I think you and Jen got off on the wrong foot. How about we start over? Try again. You okay if I invite you over for dinner tonight?
So, you told her who I am, when?
I will, but just not yet. I'm worried about how she'll react.
I don't like lying.
I understand that, but she's fragile.
So what, some strange woman friend of yours showing up again? She's not going to get suspicious?
Haven't you got any equipment?
Equipment?
Like cameras and stuff?
God, you watch too many horror films. What do you think's going to happen?
Well, like an exorcism.
Are you for real?
Well, that's what you're doing, right?
No, that's most definitely not what I'm doing.
But you still think Angela intends to harm me or Michelle?
I'm not sure. I said it might be possible.
I will kill her. It could be Angela talking about killing Michelle.
Why Michelle, though?
I don't know, maybe to get at me.
Right, well, if Angela is channeling through Michelle, I'll need to communicate with her, find out what she wants.
What if you're wrong?
Look, I've already told you about my lack of experience, so I've no problem with you finding someone else if that's what you want.
There is no one else.
Well, okay then.
So, how long have you two known each other?
We went to the same school.
You're lying.
Are you angry about something?
Why would I be angry?
Maybe you feel ignored, unloved.
You've known me for 5 minutes.
Jen's just trying to help.
With what?
Would you like some wine?
Can I pick one?
That'd be nice.
Like I used to for you and Mum?
Oh, that's great, thanks.
Don't mind if you will have a small one.
No, thanks. How are the lessons going?
Oh, I don't think the horses like me very much.
They can see what we are.
Your dad says that you've been going to visit the horses yourself sometimes at night.
I can't go out in daylight. I have a condition.
How old are you?
Jen, maybe we can talk about this.
You're a weirdo.
Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Do you know that your dad's been hearing a crying baby? What about the nursery rhyme you've been singing?
Don't know what you're talking about.
This is a safe place for you.
Okay, I am not sitting here listening to this bullshit.
Sorry.
It's not your fault. At least you tried.
What do you do now?
Call the doctor in the morning. Shall we take these into the other room?
Yeah. Okay.
If I'm not able to be a dad, then what else is there?
You still have a life to lead. And you will see Betty again when it's your time. Just keep getting the readings done. Be open to it. Be patient. And you will get all the evidence you need to give you the peace of mind that our spirit carries on. Yours will too.
A couple of days ago, an address came up on my sat-nav.
What was it?
Ashness Drive. Our first house. Betty was pregnant with Angela. I just drove over there, sat outside.
There's loads of ways that they let us know they're still around. Taps left running, electrical devices on the blink. God, I just wish people would realise that they don't need to be a medium to communicate. They just have to be open to it.
Just... I've been doing what you said. Speaking to Betty more.
She hears you. Every word. And the more you do it, the more signs you'll notice.
Are you okay?
No, I'm sorry. I don't feel at all well here. Oh, I'm sorry. I have to go. I'm sorry.
If you scream, I'll cut you.
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
Where's your dad?
He didn't wake you before he left.
I don't remember anything after I drank the wine. I think I was sick.
Yeah. That was real classy. I heard you.
Heard what?
You and him. At it. It was disgusting.
No.
Why would I lie? You're the one who lied. I knew you weren't school friends.
Oh, that was your dad's idea. I wanted to tell you the truth.
The lying was an excuse to get you into the house. My mother's house. Taking lessons to give you an excuse to be here. You think I'm stupid?
No. Yes, he lied, but not for that reason.
You've got some nerve. Come in here.
I came here to help you.
How did fucking him behind my mother's back help?
I think you're confused about who I am and why I'm here.
I know about the affair. The two of you. While she was on chemo. How could anyone be so low?
No, I met your dad when I came to the stables. He was looking for your dog. I didn't know him before that.
You're lying.
Why would I lie?
Because you're tied up and I've got a knife?
Look, I'm a medium. Well, I'm training to be, and your dad asked for my help.
Help with what?
Look, your mum and dad, they had a baby girl the year before you were born. Angela. She didn't live long. I think she might be channeling through you. And I know it's a lot to take in, but I think it's possible that she might mean to do you harm, or your dad, possibly both of you.
What did he say when you told him?
Well, he was shocked, scared.
Did he believe you?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you. You have just made this a lot easier.
No.
Oh, my head's banging.
Death is overwhelming. Eventually we all die. Stars spin and reel in confusion. Time passes blindly. Rivers flow without knowing their course. Only death is truly sure.
How much wine did I drink?
Lots.
When did Jen leave?
You don't remember?
What?
The seance.
What seance?
Jen's gone. Michelle is gone.
Angela? I didn't know.
Do you love me? I'll kill her.
I love you. Where's Michelle?
She's near. She's also far.
I didn't know.
What would you have done differently if you had known?
How can I make this right?
Maybe you can't make it right.
Why? After all this time?
I would never do anything to upset my mother. I had to wait till she was gone.
I didn't know.
Stop saying that!
Tell me what to do, and I'll do it.
I want you to leave here and never come back.
I need to look after Michelle.
She's an adult. She'll be better off without you. The daylight phobia will go. That was me.
Have you seen Betty?
Yes. And so will you. When you're ready. Where are you going?
To get some things.
What could you possibly need from upstairs?
Your mother's wedding ring.
I'll get it. You stay here.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were a medium. I thought you were the slut my dad had an affair with. I'm sorry you got dragged into this.
Did you forget something?
The message.
What message?
When I first met your dad, I thought I had a message for him from Spirit. He wasn't interested. He thought I was, how did he put it, trying to take advantage.
I don't believe in spirits.
But because of everything that was happening with you, he changed his mind and he wanted to hear it.
I don't care.
Look, but by then, by the time he wanted to hear it, it was gone. And I've realised now, the message was never for him. It was for you. From Angela. Do you want to hear it? See, Angela wanted you to know that you've got a big sister in spirit. A guardian angel who will always be there for you, who will always look out for you. Like with the mysterious nurse.
After I was born, Mum was in so much pain, and there was this nurse who sat on her bed, held her hand. Later, she asked about her, but no one recognized the description. Are you saying that was Angela?
Angela has always been with you, will always be with you.
If that's true, then tell me how I know about her. How I know about the nurse, the affair.
You found her diaries. When he told you his plan to sell the stables, that was it. You made a decision. Stop him selling and take revenge.
I wanted him to suffer. Anything I could think of to fuck with him, I did it.
You drugged him, didn't you?
Not just last night. It was in his coffee, most of the food he ate. And the headache pills, they're Valium. I just wanted him gone.
Dead. I said, did you want him dead?
I just wanted him to move out.
What about the dog?
I asked one of the stable staff if they could look after him for me.
And the seizures?
I was trying to make him think I was possessed.
By Angela. If I had been the woman in your mum's diaries, would you have used that knife?
I don't know.
For your mum and Angela, the spirit world is a happy place. They're together. And they're surrounded by friends and family and love. But you, this path you're on, you won't see them when it's your time.
Hell.
We're the ones who are in hell, not them. Your mum loved your dad. He made a mistake and she forgave him.
What if I can't forgive him?
What goes on between them's none of your concern. It's not up to you to forgive him, it's down to her.
I miss her.
She's here. Something's wrong. Why is she showing me a butterfly? It's a butterfly on a fence post.
It's you and I, spinning as we go through time. Oh, we've been here before, and we will many times more. Don't you understand? We're joined together, heart and hand. And yet it seems we still can't get it right. Get it right. Been here before, and we will many times more. Oh, it's you and I, spinning as we